want to talk a little bit about the dumbbell chest press. There's usually two different ways you see people doing the dumbbell chest press. I'll go through both of them real quick. And a lot of people ask me, what's the right way to do it? I really don't think there's a wrong way. I think both of the exercises are right. They're both going to work your chest, but I do think there's one that's more beneficial than the other. And I'll tell you why real quick. During any exercise, your whole point of the exercise is to put as much tension on that muscle put as much tension on that muscle as possible during the entire exercise. And one of the ways, which I'll go over both of them in a second, I believe puts more tension on the chest muscle than the other way. So let's go over both of them real quick. Two different ways. Coming straight up. Then you got the other one where people come in like this. Now, in my opinion, the one coming straight up is a better way to do the dumbbell chest press. I believe it keeps tension on your chest the entire time, as long as you're not locking out the muscle, as long as you're not locking out the elbows. Coming in, when you come in, that slight second you come in, I believe it takes tension off the chest a little bit. It brings tension to the triceps and shoulders more. So you're taking a little bit of tension off the chest just for that split second, and I believe that split second can make a difference in how hard you're working your chest. If you do both exercises, with a pretty heavy weight for what's heavy for you, you'll probably notice that coming straight up is going to be a little bit more difficult than coming in. You'll probably be able to do a little bit more rest when you're coming in, and I believe that's because you're taking a little bit of tension off the chest and just enough tension to make you be able to produce a little bit more. And you want to keep tension on the chest the entire time. It's not about moving up weights and just throwing up whatever you can. The whole point of any exercise is to keep tension on that muscle. Another thing I want to go over real quick too is every muscle has two sides to it. You're going to have 2 points to it, 2 ends to it, should I say. Your chest comes here, then it comes here. With every muscle, you got one side that's stationary, so it's not going to move. So for instance, if I do whatever I got to do, this part of my chest does not move. This one does. So the whole point of every exercise, you can use this theory with every exercise, is to get the 2 ends of the muscle as far away from possible when you're extending that muscle. So as you can see, if you come right here, put my arm down here. When you got your arms out, it's a pretty big gap in extending. So when you bring your elbows in, if you focus on this point right here, you're closing that gap in between the 2 ends, which means you're not putting as much tension on the muscle as you could. So when you're doing the chest press also, focus on keeping those elbows out, coming up. When you start bringing them in, that's when you're starting to put less tension on the muscle. Yeah, you might be able to move more weight, but remember, this is not about throwing up weight. It's about putting tension on your muscle to effectively work your muscle. So try that out, give it a shot, let me know.